Hello and welcome everybody. My name is Rose Smith from AbsoluteSoulSecrets.com. Now, I thought I'd make this little video today because I did have a dream last night about Donald Trump and what's happened at the Capitol building recently, very sadly. And so I thought I'd better make this. So basically, while I was asleep, I saw Donald Trump's face, and then I saw a weather map, and it was changing. There was a lot of movement with air, and I could see these low pressure systems on the weather maps. So there's normally like a capital L where there's a low. And what happens with low pressure systems is they can turn into hurricanes or tornadoes and, really cause huge amounts of damage. But in the map I saw, they didn't. It was like they were stopped. They didn't develop into anything else. And so I knew that when I woke up, I sort of woke up and I could still see it all moving around in front of me. And so I knew there was bad weather coming. And so weather spiritually is like the background information that's going on in society. And so I knew that there was something more that had to happen besides what's just happened at the Capitol building. So I've had a few sort of things the last few days that I'll talk about in a minute, but one of which was bombs. I did have a flash a few days ago about bombs, and they did find in the Capitol building a couple of pipe bombs, but I don't think that's it. I think there is something else going on about bombs. And more violence. So please be careful. And if you do live in a capital city that is having issues, best stay home and not go out. So yes, more coming, but it's about the change that's happening. You see, these people that are trying to stop the change, it cannot be stopped. And Biden will be inaugurated, and it'll be in an undisclosed location. So no matter what they do, it's going to go ahead regardless. It can't be stopped. This has come up like over months in different various videos that I've done, but I did a video a while ago, must be 6 or 8 months ago, about the divine feminine rising up and bringing in the change, and that's what's happened. That's why I know it absolutely cannot be stopped, that Biden will be president. Okay, so a couple of other things I wanted to talk about besides that dream was this morning when I woke up and I went down into the kitchen, my Pioneer Woman American mug was on the ground, smashed. And so I have a cup for America and I have a cup for the UK. So when I go and visit, I always take these cups so I don't have to drink out of paper cups on airplanes and things like that. So I have my American mug and my UK mug. Anyway, it was smashed, and I thought immediately when I saw that, because I love that mug, I thought Prince Harry. And so he has been very much interested in divination lately, and you may have noticed him in certain videos jumping on the tarot cards while I've been doing readings. So a mug or a cup is very spiritually significant because it holds the energy. It's a container of energy, and when the energy is held, it transforms. So instead of like just dissipating into nothing, true transformation can happen when the energy is held and you act as a container without venting it out all over the place. It's like an alchemical thing that happens. Okay, it's like when you have a psychic reading with a good psychic, and the energy that comes up, the psychic holds the space for that customer or that client, and that enables the healing transformation to take place. Okay, so it struck me when I looked at my broken American mug that the healing and the transformation has started, but somebody's trying to break it. And I did mention a couple of days in a video that something in America was breaking, and I could hear it. I could hear the cracking sound. So there's another sign that something is breaking in America, and it needs to break. Okay, this is the old way of doing things. So yeah, the mug was a pioneer woman, you know, so this is going back hundreds of years ago, and it's almost like, although we have our history, we are not our history. We do not have to channel the energies of our ancestors, and I feel like these insurrectionists, these Trump supporters that broke in and defiled the Capitol building, this is what they are doing. They are channeling the energies of the Civil War. They want a civil war. We've moved too far. There are too many good people that want the best for America, in America, and in the rest of the world. And these people are changing the energy with their thoughts and their prayers. So it's like we cannot go back 250 years ago, whatever it was. We can't go back there. We've moved too far now. And so these insurrectionists are living in the past, and that's why I know it's not going to succeed. That's a part of it, certainly. But, you know, it's time now to evolve and act like adults. You know, it really is time, well past time, in fact. And so the other thing I wanted to mention is there's a lot of conspiracy theories and rumours going on at the moment. So, for example, one of the rumours is that Trump signed the Insurrection Act. Well, I actually went and checked, and no, he hasn't. So that's just a Twitter rumour, that one. The other thing is that Black Lives Matter and Antifa are were dressing up and storming the Capitol. Well, that's not true. There's been over 82 arrests. Americans will know better than I how many arrests there have been, but all of this is caught and documented on film and in video, you know. So these people are being arrested, and they are Trump supporters. They are not BLM or Antifa. That's just a load of rubbish. 6 people are dead now, as one of the police that were involved in the riot or the insurrection, whatever you want to call it, has killed himself. I'm sorry to say, I feel sad for his family that's happened. 6 people have died. The consequences of this cannot just be washed away, okay? It's like trying to spin it into something that it's not. This was a riot, and it was sedition, really. Insurrection. You can't spin it any other way, you know, and expect that the facts are not going to come out. Yes, the facts are coming out. These people will be going to jail. There'll be no ifs or buts about it. As far as impeachment goes, yes, I do believe that Trump will be impeached. I'll just draw a card on that right now, you know, it will go on for some months. This is not going to be sorted before Trump leaves. As I said in a previous video, Trump will be there until Biden's inauguration. I do not see him resigning. Okay, the card that comes up is the High Priestess. Okay, so that is all about the divine feminine. It's the continuation of the divine feminine coming into the world as a real physical presence. The GOP don't have hardly any women in their party in positions of power, only, you know, a handful. The Democrats are doing better, but they're still not doing great with it. And I've had a number of dreams about the divine feminine and the Democrats. And so we know that between the two parties, it's the Democrats that the divine feminine is working through. And so anyone associated with the GOP that doesn't give, or with the Democrats either party, that doesn't give the divine feminine expression will be dealt with. Okay, so this is all about intuition, your psychic ability, following your soul, the dictates of your soul, not following other people. It's not about other people. You know, please, please, please look within. I've said it 1,000 million times now, I'm sure. Well, you know, thousands of times, certainly. Okay, so I just wanted to make this little video to let you know what's going to happen and what the energies are. I'd just like to finish with saying, please pray for the safety of Raphael Warnock. I'm very concerned about him staying safe, and pray for peace. Whatever it is, I'm sure there's more than what I've just said that is breaking in America. And these people may well try to break more things, but regardless, they will not break the spirit of America. I've experienced the spirit of America many times, and I know there is nothing in this world that will break the spirit of America. So try as they might, they won't get very, very far. Okay, thanks for listening, and I'll be going on with Gemini horoscope very shortly. Have a lovely day, everybody. Okay, bye for now. Thanks so much for watching. Please visit my website, absolutesoulsecrets.com, for all things spiritual. Have a lovely day.